story I adapted is The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. The story is about Aslan and the White Witch fight with each other and Aslan's dad. Susan and Lucy was so sad and they cried for a long time. They decided to gather their courage and to get revenge for Aslan. One day the witch asked them, "Would you all obey me? If you all obey me, then I wouldn't have to kill any of you. I will give you 3 days to think." They didn't want to obey the White Witch, so they kept thinking of their plan. Suddenly they heard a voice. They thought they heard this voice before. "We are Susan, Lucy, Edmund, and Peter, come from the future. We know that you guys are really confused right now, but we can help you and tell you how to defeat the White Witch." They suspect him at first, but they finally choose to trust them. The future siblings told them to go back to the professor's home and ask him for help, and that's what they did next. They walked along, and just as they arrived home, they saw the professor and told him what happened. They thought the professor wouldn't trust them, but he did. The professor told them to trick the White Witch by telling her that they would listen to her and gain her trust. They had to give her the poisonous water and that the professor had gave them. They walked through the wardrobe and went back to Narnia. They found the White Witch and said, "We have thought a lot about your author and have decided to obey you, our queen." The White Witch smiled and ordered them to do whatever she wanted from them. They became servants of the White Witch. They were extremely exhausted and knew that they had to find a way to kill the White Witch with their plan. Then one lucky day, the White Witch asked Lucy for a glass of water. Lucy took her chance and put some of the poison water in and put some poison in her water secretly and gave it to the White Witch. The White Witch drank the poisonous water. After a while, the White Witch vomited some blood and died. The dwarfs were scared. Lucy, Susan, Edmund, and Peter were so glad. They celebrated and became the kings and queens of Narnia. Narnia became normal again. They invited the professor to come here. The professor went to Narnia to stay with the children happily after.